Yeguswa yeah Juma Nyankopon Adom. I mean, everybody knows generally the institute has been set up to keep the legacy of President Mills, but also mainly in the area of public policy advocacy. President Mills is not a president, statesman, teacher, lecturer, and he was a reformist in terms of the national agenda, say a Bayan Sakremu, transformational leader. And one of the major things that he wanted to do was for us to review the Constitution, the 1992 Constitution. I will be able to set up the Constitution Review Commission, chaired by Professor Albert Kojofiajo. Issued a white paper before he passed away in 2012. Now, what it means is that substantially, President Mills had committed himself to a pledge to take another look at the Constitution. So, talking about Atamils Institute in this particular year, 2024, what is exciting us as an institute in terms of public policy advocacy is near Vice President Dr. Bawumia Kanye at UPSA on the 7th of February. Straight to the point, among other things, inter alia, Okaze, given the opportunity, should Ghanaians make him president, one of the major things that he will do is to revise the Constitution or review the Constitution. For us, that is very interesting because it's something that we have been championing since President Mills died. July 24th this year will be 12 years since President Mills passed on. And everybody knows in this country that Koku Anyidoho, I have been championing, the issue of the review of the Constitution and what happened to the white paper after the painful death of President Mills. So, listening to the Vice President roll out his policy plan, should he become president, for us, that is a key thing that we are interested in as an institute. And the underlying denominator on which he premised the fact that Obama has a constitution is that he wants to reduce the powers of the president. And that's precisely what President Mills sought to do, to reduce the powers of the president. And that the president has, powers that extend beyond even the heavens. We say it every time. So, I'm a Christian. The Bible is where I draw my power and my authority from. If there's something fundamentally wrong with the Bible, then it means that there will be something fundamentally wrong with my Christianity. Is that not it? Good. So the Constitution is the Bible of the nation. And to the extent that we all agree that there are some things that are fundamentally wrong with the Constitution as it stands now, yes, those things may have served certain purposes when we began this journey in 1992. But like every living entity, we are no one anti, no way to America. So you crawl, you walk, and then you run. So maybe yes, in 1992 it was good to crawl into the new democracy with the Constitution. But as we walk, now we have to run. As far as the growth agenda is concerned, we need to make some fundamental changes. And so Dr. Bawumia is saying that he will continue from where President Mills left off. Koku Anyidoho, as the founder and CEO of the Tamils Institute, the institute supports that position of Dr. Bawumia 100%, and I make no qualms about it, because any attempt to start trying to rationalize and make it look as if because he's MPP and I'm NDC, so I'm beginning to dither and change my perspective or my position on it, will make me look hypocritical. And at least that's one thing Ghanaians will say about Koku Anyidoho, that Koku is not a hypocrite. And my integrity matters to me. So, on that score, the Institute supports Vice President Bawumia's decision and that vision.
Somebody will also argue, say, if indeed he really wants to do it for a vice president, to wait many president and discuss it, at least you being the vice president, you can also make some initiatives.
Yeah, he's the vice president, and there's a difference between the vice president and the president. Even the oath of office.